The first few layers of a 3D print are very crucial, as normally you can tell how your print will go just by watching those first few layers print. A problem that I've experienced is that the first few layers are really squashed down, and in this video I'll be discussing ways that I use to solve this problem. If your print is flared out towards the bottom, then you have what's called the elephant's foot effect. The elephant's foot is when too much filament gets extruded, so then the filament spreads along the X and Y axis and not along the Z axis. Getting the squish on the first layer is often good, but too much squish will cause the elephant's foot. Elephant's foot is very bad, as it can hurt your 3D printing accuracy and also it can hurt your tolerances. So here's this Banshee, and it's just finished printing, and I just want to show you the elephant's foot on it. The first layer expanded right here. You can see that it prints, and the first layer is expanded versus the rest. There's a bit of an expansion on, or the elephant's foot, on this part of the hole. Ways to fight the elephant foot are: lower your bed temperature. For me, I had it at 55 degrees, but then I lowered it to 45 degrees, and I saw some pretty significant results. A problem with lowering my bed temperature to 45 degrees was that the print was not sticking to the bed properly. So I flipped the bed over and used the glass side, and I also used glue stick for better bed adhesion. For the Ender 3v2, it comes with the stock bed, and I just flipped that one over. But if you don't have an Ender 3v2 or like an Ender 3, then you can get another bed. Make sure that your bed is level. Too low of a bed can cause your print to not stick to the bed properly, and too high can give you the elephant's foot. On the worst case scenario, the nozzle can scratch the bed. Leveling the bed is one of the most fundamental skills for 3D printing, and if you don't know how to do it, then there are some links in the description that I can put to tell you how. In Cura Slicer, change the initial horizontal expansion setting. I cannot give you an exact number of what it should be set to, but mine is set to negative 0.5 millimeters. It's harder to explain what this setting does, so I'll probably just show you. If your print is really squashed on the first few layers, it doesn't even seem like your nozzle moves up for the first 1 millimeter or so, then you had what I had. For me, this was so bad, I'd lose about 0.5 millimeters of height on every print that I made. And also the printer head, or like the nozzle, would dig into the print and it'd rip it off the bed, and it caused layer shifts and lots of failed prints. Now the solution to this is quite easy. In Cura Slicer, change the amount of bottom layers to 1. Also make sure that your printer is built properly. Make sure that all the screws are tight and your X and Y axis belts are not too tight or too loose. I really hope that this video was helpful to someone. And if you know any other ways to fight the elephant's foot effect or something similar to it, then can you please drop it in a comment, because I need to know it too. Yeah, thanks. Anyways, yeah, thanks for watching.